What up, though, Pisces? Ignore my background. First and foremost, don't come for me. I got to get my work area a little bit more vibey. Like, it's not a vibe right now. I understand that. Not a vibe. Not my usual setup. But I'm working and I just got to push out these readings, and that's more important. But it's Bria here with Mommy Magic Entertainment. I'm here to give y'all another timeless love energy reading, and this one is for the Pisces. So without further ado, we gonna jump right in, dive right on in. It's love energy for Pisces because, you know, I feel like my Pisces, I meant to just say not just Pisces. I'm like really focused on Pisces right now. I meant to say water signs, so that's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So it's not just for the Pisces, but maybe y'all have Pisces as your rising sign. Maybe it's the more dominant sign in your chart, but this is for people who have any water anywhere in your birth chart. If you don't know what's in your birth chart, go look it up online. Google birth chart. All you need is your place of birth, time of birth, and your birthday. So automatically, ooh, there I go, Pisces again. It's an emphasis on Pisces right now. And I know a few Pisces, so I think that might be why I keep saying Pisces, because I'm thinking about my Pisces babies. But we have Callie here with beginnings and endings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And the golden opportunity is here with her name, Yemanya. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Hold up. Before I really get into it, I'm going to turn my ringer on so we can hear them notification bells to verify what I'm talking about. So take a leap of faith. It's right here. And you know what? I done showed y'all this card and I ain't even realized this girl ain't got no top on. Let's hope that they don't. They shouldn't. I hope they don't block my video because of that. I didn't even know that girl was topless. I'm so used to seeing these cards, but yeah. She here with golden opportunities. So take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. It's something that y'all want in life, water signs. And in your mind, y'all see the ending of something that was good to you, but if it's coming to an end, it wasn't that good, and it's opening up the door. Like, remember, when one door closes, another one gonna open. You just have to trust the process. And I see that y'all already showing up in your own reading because look, it's water all in your energy. And I also see air signs coming in for you too, so maybe you know an air sign. But take a risk, take a leap of faith. Go get exactly what you want. Don't worry about how the outcome is going to happen. I feel like y'all don't do anything. Like, you know you got to do something, and you don't do nothing because you don't want to take a risk. You don't want the negative to happen. And I'm just here to say, like, literally, just do it. Even if the outcome that you looking for don't happen and you feel sad or defeated after you take this leap of faith, after watching this video, don't look at it negatively. Look at it as you're learning a lesson. Now you know what not to do. But you're always going to learn something. Keep that in mind. Like, I can't stress that enough. Don't let negative things ring a bell for good luck. I'm sorry. That's significant to me. Like, you worried that everything is going to come crashing down, and you're worried that it's just going to be chaos and destruction. But you do know that when it's chaos and confusion and destruction, it will not last forever, and it's just opening the door for new energy to come to you. So if it does have a tower moment, kind of like how because I was grabbing my chakra stones to try to give some energy to these cards, and they all just kind of like crashed. I'm not going to edit this out the video or nothing. I don't do that. I like to keep it real and raw. And I feel like that just happened because y'all are afraid to make changes because you think it's just going to cause stuff to fall all apart. And like I said, if it falls all apart, that's really not a bad thing. It's going to open up the doorway to new information, a new way of thinking, new lifestyle, something that you more than likely need, but you don't realize you need it because you haven't made a change yet. So it's definitely time to make a change. And I said that this was a love reading, but I really don't feel much love. I feel like you might not be focused on love, and that's when love is going to come find you. Like, it's something about you not being focused on love, but it's going to come find you. Or maybe you want to be in love, or you afraid. Because some of y'all, it's like half of y'all probably want a relationship, but you are looking at your past like, my ex did all this stuff to me, so I don't really want to start over and get hurt again. No. Well, don't compare your present energy to your past energy, because this is a new day. This ain't last year. And, you know, stay optimistic too. It's popping up. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So some of y'all might not believe in love no more. You might not think you getting a spouse, or you might not even want one because you don't trust nobody right now. But take a leap of faith and love, because if you want a soulmate, if you want a good relationship with somebody, whether it's a friend, a family, or romantic vibes with somebody, if you stay positive about it, you're going to attract exactly what you're putting out there. So if you put out fear and put out, oh, I'm gonna get cheated on if I fall in love again, because it always happened that way, then guess what? It is gonna happen that way because you assumed it before you even got a chance to start over fresh. Like, don't treat your next like your ex. Like I said, excuse my background. I know behind me is looking like a hot mess. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, and this card for me is signifying that some of y'all are in a relationship and it's not working out the way you expected it. Like, you might be on a rocky road right now. But if you truthfully love somebody, accept them for who they are and what they have done, even if they have made mistakes that hurt you. I'm not talking about stay with somebody who done beat your you know what, or done blacked your eye, and none of that, or who done stole from you. Cut that off. But if it's just a spouse who made a mistake, like neglecting some of your needs as far as affection and love and all that, shoot, maybe even, I hate saying this, but maybe even if you had a spouse that cheated on you, don't live by that saying, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater, because that's not always true. Some people make mistakes. We're only human. And when those urges arise and you feel a vibe with somebody, that don't mean that they don't love you. That just mean that they had a human experience and a human emotion and they went with it. And it wasn't about hurting you at that time. It might have been about getting that fix, that instant gratification. And they may not do it again. But if they do it again and they keep doing it again, then that's your sign to get gone. But don't always drop somebody because they made a mistake, especially if you know they're genuinely sorry. Like, use your intuition. Don't be like you was when you was a kid, because I had an ex, using myself for example. Y'all know how I like to do. I had an ex who cheated on me, and because he was cute, that part spirit, I know I fucked up, but he was cute, so I'm like, you know what, I'll give him another chance. But in my heart and in my sacral chakra, I knew that it was gonna happen again, just because of the energy that he carried. Like, and I was only like 15 or 16 at the time, and I knew then, like, this ain't gonna last, because guess what? A few weeks later, he did the same thing again with the same girl, or then he did it, like, I stayed with him for a few years, and I watched him every year, and when it get hot outside, he turned into a dog in heat. And because I loved him, I put up with it. But no, that wasn't love. That was just him having fun and keeping me along for the ride. Now, if it's that kind of situation, then yes, leave it alone. But if you know y'all been having a good relationship this whole time, and then this person slipped up years down the line, now if you've been together with somebody for 3 months and they start cheating, then don't. I'm talking about a relationship that's been here and grounded for a while, and y'all had a situation occur and somebody had a weak moment. Have a conversation, communicate, talk to each other. Don't just, dip out because somebody made a mistake, just like your ex did. This ain't your ex. This is somebody new. And if you see that they are remorseful for what they did, give them another chance. But if it's hurting you too much, don't accept hurt. Don't do that one. My cars love to fall. They love to jump. Worth waiting for. So, divine timing is at work in your love life. In due time, you're going to get exactly what you want out of people, places, and things. And at the bottom of the deck, we got let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's why I said don't do nothing. Don't really make a decision. Focus on yourself. Write your positive affirmations. take a spiritual bath, cleanse yourself, and heal yourself, especially if you know the stuff that y'all going through was based off neglect, because some of y'all have been getting neglected by your spouse, and it's not making you feel good about the situation. It's like, if you ain't paying attention to me, who else you paying to? Who else you paying attention to? You might want to have that uncomfortable conversation and ask, like, is it somebody that's more interesting than me that you talking to on a regular basis? Like, please let me know. Because if that's the case, I will let you go be with that person, and you can see what it is that I'm doing for you that this person won't do. Sometimes you got to let people go so they can show, or you can see how they benefited from you, how you benefited from them. Is it worth the trouble? Do you miss them? Because if you leave somebody alone and you feel free, and you feel happy, and your face start glowing, and you getting more rest that night, don't go back. But if you leave somebody alone and you can't sleep, you sad, you miserable, and it hurts, and all you do is think about them, and you can't even eat a meal without them. Oh, like Tisha, she used to like to eat these ramen noodles with me, like stuff like that. Then, you know, maybe you might want to just take a break and go back and talk to them like, you know, I done tried to take a break from you, and I still love you too much to be this far away from you for so long. Let's try to make it work. But then if you come together and it still don't work and y'all have to separate again, just leave it alone and heal. Because some of us need to heal. Like, some of us need to focus on internal work. Okay, water signs? I'm talking to the water signs now. And cross watchers, if it's a cross watcher here, let them heal. Don't chase them around knowing that they need a break from your energy if you done did something crazy. If you know you done hurt somebody that you truthfully love, give them a chance to process that. Don't try to love bomb them and just drive them nuts to where they don't have a moment to breathe and they feel like they got to talk to you because you're gonna go crazy. Like, let this person heal from whatever situation that you guys are just in. I'm gonna pull a couple more things. I feel like some of y'all don't believe in yourselves, and I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not judging, but I feel like some of y'all done lost hope or faith in the situation, whether that's a friendship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship. Remember to practice self-love. And what did I say? Focus on you. And you see how she alone by herself and she working her magic? That's because she healing. She taking time out to herself. Thank you, Spirit. And she focusing on self-love. You might want to meditate. Like, hats off to you if you still here and you rocking lavender. Surround yourself with love. And you might want to go out and hang with friends. Like, release that energy of always having to be with somebody who hurt you, is what I'm hearing. Make the change. Yeah, I told y'all it's time to make a change. It's time to cut off somebody or something. And the number 7 is here on that card, and it's real significant. Take a look in the mirror and ask yourself what it is that I need to overcome drama, to overcome pain. What is it that I need to do for myself? If you know you're consistently hanging around with people who just don't make you feel loved, who don't make you feel happy, who don't, and it's not their job to do that, but like, you know what I'm saying, when you get around a certain low vibrational character and all of a sudden you went from having a good day to having an okay day to having a worse day the longer you hang around them. It's time to cut that. Make a change. Like, even if you want to dye your hair, dye your hair. If you want to cut your hair, cut your hair. Because the lady in this mirror, she cutting her hair. She's making a change. So some of us need to change our appearance, and it might change our vibe. Like, go get you a new outfit. Go change your hair. Shoot, even if you don't want to change your hair, you might need to wash it. Just wash it and, like, feel the water run through your scalp and heal that crown chakra. I felt the energy of that. It's time for healing that war. So this person has had their tower moment. They see the damage that has been caused in their life, and they know, like, I don't want this no more. I want to move forward. I can't hold on to these leftovers from this burnt up castle. She's surrounded by darkness, and she's still holding on to a piece of it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Like, thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages, because I know my collective Y'all are going through it, whether you be a water, fire, earth, air sign. We are all going through our own little battles, and they all are mainly because we allow people in our energy who don't respect us, they neglect us, or they just don't understand that we trying to heal. And we could be around people who are narcissistic. We could be around people who only talk about themselves. And sometimes it's okay for a brief period of time to be around that energy, but then after a while you kind of get to looking like, I got stuff I need to do. I can't waste no more time listening to your story when I'm trying to create my own new version of myself, my own new version of my story. So water signs, I feel like I'm coming to an end on this reading because y'all already technically know what to do. You just taking so long on doing it, and you just wasting time. I hate to say it, but you just wasting time. Like, don't wait on nobody to change. Don't wait on nobody to call you. Don't wait on a text message. Just do you. Be the best you can be. If you want to cut that hair, cut that hair. If you want to dye that hair, dye that hair. If you want to throw away all your clothes and just start dressing like a goth person. If you want to do emo. If you want to do kawaii and wear all pink. Do the Barbie movie style stuff. Do you. Don't worry about who gonna care. Don't worry about who ain't gonna like it. Don't worry about if you can't afford to change. Just make the change. That's the thing. Y'all don't move because you so worried about how and when and where. Just do it now. You're gonna feel much better. You're gonna thank me later. You're gonna come back to this video. You're gonna comment. You're gonna be like, I'm so glad I took your advice, girl. I cut my hair and it's so cute. Or I dyed my hair and I'm so happy. I feel like a new me. Just welcome in that new energy of love. Like, it was a love reading, but I feel like it was a general energy reading because the love reading turned into self-love. So start off by loving yourself and don't worry about those naysayers and those people who are self-centered and only focus on their pain and they not listening to your pain. Okay? Your matters too. Not just theirs. You matter. Okay? And I'm here to tell you that. If you want to book a reader with me, email me at mommymagicent@gmail.com. I also have a business line. You could contact me through the business, text, call, whatever. I'm here 24/7, and when I'm not here, I definitely will make time for your reading. That's why I tell y'all it's best that you book a reading in advance, because when you call me and be like, can I get a reading? I got to square away time. But if you tell me, like, I want to read in Tuesday, May 1st or something, I'm able to get to you at the time that you would desire to read in. But some of y'all don't like to schedule. You know, it's okay. I get it. It be spur of the moment, something happen and you need a message. Nah. But, you know, I don't take no more than a day to get readings out. So if you text me in the morning or in the afternoon, you'll get your reading within 3 or 4 hours of texting or calling me, more than likely, unless I'm busy with school, busy with the children, or I'm not at home altogether. So water signs, if you made it to this part in the video, please, if you have not subscribed, what you doing? Subscribe, go ahead. Click that bell button. Go ahead, get them notifications for when I drop, because I'm dropping videos left and right. I'm not taking no 3 weeks no more, no month. I'm dropping videos at least every other day or every 2 days, multiple times a week. Like, I got to get these messages out here. But peace, love, and light. Ashe.